Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Tutor Things. Today in this video, we are going to solve sequel 50 series questions, sixth question. So as of now, we have done 5 videos related to these 5 questions. We have solved everything and explained everything in detail. If you haven't watched those videos, go to my channel. There you will be finding this playlist. Just watch each and every video and now come to this video so that you will understand the things better what we are doing as of now. So yeah, from now onwards we'll be solving problems on joins. So LeetCode is one of the online platform that will provide numerous number of questions to be solved that can be asked in any interviews to just skill up your basic no techno theory type of questions, theory type of knowledge into a programmatical knowledge. Problem solving will be developed by using these LeetCode problems. So yeah, for let's do this. Replace employee ID with unique identifier problem, which is 1378 problem in SQL related to joins. So let's see the schema first of all. So you will be having like employee table, and then in that employee table we having column ID as an integer and name for as varchar. So ID is the primary key here, column with the unique values for this table, and each row of these tables contain the ID and the name of an employee in a company. In a company, we are having a uh, so this person employee with ID and name, and then we are having table like employee unique. So we are having columns here is ID and unique ID of an employee, and that employee is having some unique ID. So that unique ID we are having an integer type in that employee unique table. So combination of ID and unique ID is the primary key here. Combination of both columns with a unique value uh, acts as an primary key here. Each row of these tables contain ID and corresponding unique ID of an employee in the table. So employee's ID and unique ID will be in here, and employee ID and name will be in the first employee's table. So what they're asking, write a solution to find out a unique ID of an each user. Unique ID of each user. So they have to check this unique ID here. So for that, and also what they are asking is not have an unique id, replace just show null. If does this person doesn't have any unique id, they are asking us to show the null value. So and also they are asking like the table in any order is fine. Table is in any order. So the result form is in the following. If you see the example, then you can understand better. Okay, let's see the example. Till now you have understood, right? So what they are asking, uh, you have to show the unique id of each user. If the particular user is not having unique id, we have to just show the null value. Okay, let's see with an example so that you will understand better. So example 1, here we have um, let me clear these things first of all. So this is the example. We have employees table here. Employees table is having some values, ID and name values is there, and employee unique ID is also there. This is considered as a left table, and this is considered as a right table. So the output they are asking is unique ID from the right table column, and name is also from the left table column. Okay, the thing which we are matching in this table is that table is ID here. So what they are asking, like they have to get the all the employees unique IDs. So this table all employees we want. So left table, entire left table we want, right? Entire left table we want, and also from the right table, unique ID of the employees if they are present. So IDs which are present as an employees. Okay, that thing they want. So if you see the joins kind of concept, it is this right table, and this is left table, and this is the right table. So left table is having all the data we should need, all the employees, and also the combination of the employees who are having unique IDs. So IDs that are present in this table and that table we have to combine, and that unique IDs we have to print. So for that, what we have to use here is left join. So if they have unique id, we have to give unique id. If the id is not, then we should have to show the null value instead. So see, all the employees we have to get as an output. So left join, all the data in the left join we are getting as output. If they are present, like id of 3% is present, an id of 11% is present, id of 90% is present, so thus their unique value will come here like 213. and if it is not present, we are getting a null values. So for that purpose, what we have to do is, firstly we have to understand that we should need all the employees, that is all the left table we have to get, and the combination of the, if they are present unique IDs, then those things also we needed. So that is nothing but left join. We have to decide this thing from the scenario. So left join they are asking. So see, Alice and Bob are not having unique ID. They will show the null values here, and the unique ID of Mir here is 2, as his ID is 11, and then Winston is 1 and Jonathan is 1. Sorry, Winston is 3 and Jonathan is 1. So this is how we have to understand what type of join we have to use here. I hope you have understood the schema and the example we have explained. So let's see the query, how we can achieve this in a query window. Let's solve this code in the lead code. Yeah, here is our editor window. First of all, what we have to do is, we have to select whatever they are asking us. We have to select what they are asking, unique ID of the each user, right? Unique ID. So unique ID is in which table? Let me have this select once after the completion of joins. Select what columns you have to select, to keep it aside, we will write it at the end after joining the tables. So from this table, first employees table we have to take from employees. So in sequence we can give aliasing names for better understanding. When you are dealing with this kind of joins, it's better to use aliasing kind of thing. So I'm taking employees table as E. What I am doing is, as of now you understood, right, why I am using left join, because I want all the employees along with the employees who are unique IDs, right? So that's why I'm using left join. Left joining is nothing but table which are mentioned in the left is coming as completely, okay. And then I'm giving aliasing name for this also, which is a EU for the employee unique. And on condition, what I am merging these two is on ID, because primary key should be that should be a foreign key for others, otherwise we can't join the two tables. You have ID and E also have ID. Employee table is having ID and employee unique is also having ID. So on this condition we are joining these two tables. So now we can concentrate on what we have to select, or what we have to list. They are asking us to list, let's see the sample output. They are asking us to list a unique ID and also name for us. So yeah, unique ID and name. The one thing which you have to remember here extra is, you have giving aliasing name, right? So from which table you have to, as of now we are having only unique ID in name in that table and this table only. They are not having the same column name in each and every table. So this is also fine. For better understanding, when we are going to joins and kind of things, you can just give the aliasing name. Unique ID is present in employee unique table, and this name is present in sorry, name is present in employee table, right? So like this we can give, or also you can have like aliasing name also. So as unique ID we can mention, or as name, as name, or you can give anything. Otherwise, if you haven't given like this also is fine. Just submit your problem. I'll show you how it works if there is no such kind of things also. So now it is accepted. 25 by 25 test cases has passed. So this, as of now I have written like this, right? You can just remove this aliasing also. That is fine. It will work. It's submitting. Just wait a minute. You can see test cases passes like this also. Otherwise, because this unique ID is present in that table, that pattern only, and name is also present in at one time only in both the tables, so this is also fine. In some cases you will be having name in that table also and this table also. At that time, to avoid such kind of thing, we have to use that aliasing, what we call as shortcuts for the tables. So this is fine, right? I hope you have understood. If you have any doubts regarding this, let me know in the comment section. We definitely reply to your comments. I hope the the problem I have explained you have understood, and why we are using that join is also understood, I hope. Yeah, that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.